Yo, what is going on, fellas? Look at what we got here. Do you guys know what this is right on the screen? We're starting off with a number game giveaway, fellas. So this is for just a notification gang, whoever's hopping in here early. Twitch, let's see, Twitch or YouTube. There's usually not people super early on Twitch. But I think what we're going to do, how are we going to do this? When it's between both of them, I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this one on YouTube. It's just so hard to do them across two platforms. But we're going to be giving away just super quick and only guess if you actually want it. There have been a lot of people saying a Shaco could help them out a ton. And I want to make sure somebody who actually needs a Shaco gets this. So we're going to go between a number between 1 and 50 on YouTube with the number game rules. Okay, it's an unidentified Shaco. Read them right there. I'm not going to read them off. Hopefully, if you're notification gang, you've got them memorized by now. So we're starting up right off the bat here with a giveaway. I know it's kind of silent. We'll get the music going while the giveaway is started here for that unidentified Shaco. So only guess if you want it. Make sure, because I want someone who really needs a Shaco, who hasn't found one yet, hasn't got lucky enough to actually go ahead and get this. Between 1 and 50. Between 1 and 50. This is how we're starting it off. While anyone who guesses, I'm going to go ahead and fire up my tunage right now, real quick. So we've got like 50 people in here. So starts in there. Go ahead and put your guesses in for anybody who wants a chance to get this Shaco, and hopefully somebody who could really use it, who doesn't have one yet. Maybe you need one for a different character. That's fine too. So, actually, never mind. We'll go ahead and stop now. And the reason I say stop now is because the very first person who guessed nailed it exactly right. The number was, oh, you can't see it. I wrote it with pen. Good job, Phil. Number was, you can see it, kind of, 33. The first person nailed it exactly on. Nice. So V1KO nailed it. Absolutely nailed the Shaco right off the bat. Ginger, what's going on? Tal's armor. Ginger said he's going to throw in a Tal's armor to the winner. So if V1K, if you want it, which I would guess you do, Ginger said he's going to throw a Tal's armor in for you too. What a legend. Ooh. So V1K, FFRR55. The password is DD. Only V1 come in here. Only V1 and Ginger.
Let's go.
Rhino, what? Oh my gosh. Rhino coming with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You legend. Ooh. V1 did not read the rules to this. Did not read the rules. Thanks a lot, V1. Appreciate you. I guess I should have went over the rules and read every single one start to finish like I usually do, but I thought that people would have read the rules like I said. V1 is at work, so unfortunate there. Dang it. Yeah, I try to go quick and I try to notification gang to help people out, and then people don't read the rules and they fuck everybody else over. That really pisses me off, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really pissed off right now. I'm gonna go with the second person, I guess. Yeti Mags. Yeti Mags, are you actually here? Did you read the rules that I put up on screen? I'm not gonna ban him for life. No, I'm just upset right now. It's okay. Yeti Mags, are you able to get this here? Are you not at work? No, I'm not gonna. Tommy gun. No. Calm down, Phil. I'm all right. I got a little hype. It's got a little hype at the first here. It's all right. Maybe we'll just have to redo it real quick. I wanted to get into these chaos runs, but dang, yo. I'll give Yeti like 10 more seconds to answer. Joining in 20 seconds. All right, Yeti Mags is the winner. He was the next closest, so we're gonna go with Yeti Mag. I'm changing the rules because I want to jump into this. So Yeti Mags, you lucked out due to me wanting to get into doing chaos runs here. As for the Tal's armor, that's up to Ginger if he wants to still throw that in, even though there was a mishap. Quincy said get into the chaos runs as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same way I did last Saturday, the chaos runs. So yeah, Yeti, FFRR55. Password is DD, double D. Keeps failing, keeps failing. I'm not sure, Brandon. I think I know who this is. With his big, giant, honking axe. Like a real man. America server. Oh, I actually don't have room to hold it right now. Let me get rid of some of these combat skillies. Appreciate you, Ginger. What a legend. Ooh, honking. So I don't see Yeti joining here. We might have to retry this again. FFRR55. Password is DD. FFRR55. Password is DD. This is ladder. Just like we've been playing since ladder reset. There we go. And then in the stream chat, just say, yes, this is you. So sorry, I haven't been reading chat a lot lately. I've been trying to get this. This is why, like, I do these giveaways, and people like, well, like, why don't you do the giveaway today? Why don't you do it then? Because it takes, it literally takes 15 minutes to give away a Shaco. Like, that's how long these things take to do. Trying to get people to listen and read the rules and stuff. So make sure in the stream chat you say that this Yeti Mags, in the stream chat where your name is Yeti, say, yes, this is me, so that I know this is you. Sir, I'll get back to, I gotta really catch up on chat here. I've been struggling with this giveaway, so sorry I haven't been shouting everybody out like I usually do, but I will get back to it. Close enough. Here you go. Congratulations on your Shaco, and thank you, Ginger, for the Talrash's guardianship. Oh, he must not have had enough room to hold it. So you can put that stuff in your stash, and you can kind of have the stuff back, because I don't really want that stuff. But appreciate it. Grab this. Like these and this, and we're gonna get these chaos runs. I gotta do a drop game giveaway too. These Templar coats, Reaper's Toll, like I gotta completely, when I fill up one page, then I do a drop game giveaway. So I got to do another one. I gotta give away all these runes too, man. It takes so long to give stuff away. We're gonna do a first come first serve. This is ladder. Just anyone who wants to come grab whatever they want to, it's fine. So my apologies not getting around. Let me jump and shout out some people. Once again, Rhino, thank you so much for gifting those memberships earlier. Legend. But we'll shout out Wicked Ball, James, and Zombus over on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Caboose. Man, so many legends over here. Rob, Master Shake, Nick Stevens, Biv, Oscar. Welcome everybody. So the stuff we're giving away here, hop in if you need any. Alder's Boots, Dungo, Reaper's Toll, Thunderstrokes, Oculus, Ethereal CV. That didn't roll great, but there's a Cold Sunday. I'm gonna throw out all these two here. Just some random rares that are okay. You know, this Necro one's actually pretty good. That's probably pretty solid for somebody, but make some room here real quick. Giving away stuff takes so long, so long. Here you go. Oculus Cold Sunday over here. If you want to grab that, along with an Ethereal CV, you got your whole setup getting going there. How do you know what skiller that was? I think that was a fire skiller, I'm gonna be honest. So make sure you come in, and I'm going to tell you the password right now. So DD44, the password is QQW for any of this stuff. You guys seen what a lot of it was. Whiz Spike, Necro Amulet. That's actually pretty solid. Some of this stuff. What is it? A Trangs Belt, Ball and a Co. So yeah, once again, DD44, and the password is QQW. I know a lot of you guys are at work. I did some giveaway stuff the other day, so anyone wants to make some of that stuff. I don't feel like holding this stuff. Boop, 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 boop. I'll give you guys a minute while I throw everything back over here while everyone hops in here. So DD44, password QQW on Ladder Americas. Still some stuff around, still a lot of stuff around, to be honest. So you think there might be something you need there, hop in and grab her. So a couple things. Anyone need a talisman mask over there? Someone else is dropping some other stuff here too. So one more time, DD44, password QQW. If you want to grab anything that you need. All right, now we're going to get into the Chaos Games. This is going to be, I'm hosting Chaos Games here. Phil Chaos. We'll start off with 1. And this is going to be, I don't like that one. Great. Now this is going to be, I want hopefully to fill up, and then at that point, whoever's in the game, no Mosaic Assassins number 1. But number 2, everyone just grab whatever they want as fast as they want to or can or whatever, just like it's a generic public Chaos game. I'm kind of like doing some unscientific testing here to see exactly how like a public Chaos game goes with how many drops you can get. So Phil Chaos 1, the password is just the letter, just individually one letter here. The password is C, the letter C. And we're just gonna run some chaos. If we get a couple people, if we hopefully fill up, but we'll see. Maybe it'll fill up as the stream goes. So American server, yeah. American server. The Defiler, yo! Thank you so much. A fat $20 super chat. Wish you could join the game. Good luck. Yeah, I know this time of day is a lot of people are at work, but you know, my work hours as well, right? So appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. The Defiler. A couple big dogs with some donations today. Defiler and Rhino. Ooh. Pub games, LOL, says Ginger. Yeah. Well, the thing is I feel like a lot of people still play in public, just like Chaos games. Like that's how a lot of the casual people who aren't like on Discord a lot and stuff, like that's how they play, right? I feel from talking to people and reading comments and things like that. So kind of seeing like, and it's been a while for me too, I guess, because I don't do a ton of just like hop into casual games, into regular, just a public Chaos game and see how it goes kind of thing. So it's always good to remind myself, right? Of course, I got a little disadvantage too, trying to read chat at the same time. But
Pivnin the Defiler donated $19.99 through Super Chat. Wish I could join in on the game, but good luck.
Appreciate you once again, the Defiler. YouTube extra behind today. Extra behind. All right, now I'm back at it. I'm going to be able to, sorry if missing comments earlier. I will be able to read chat easier now that I'm not dealing with that giveaway. We'll have to do some, I'll have to give away some of those runes later because I don't have anything to do with them. Oh, boy. By the way, I will remind everybody in game. Oops. Just grab whatever you want, ID whatever you want. Oop. Okay, that's no good. Number two. I am gonna get a level today too, huh? What kind of builds use physical sunders? Ah, boy, not many. Look at all these green hats. Look at them all. Look at them all. Pretty much none, to be honest. Mary, welcome in, yo-yo. Cephalopadre, need a franchise quarterback. What? I must have missed part of that start of that conversation. I don't know what team you're talking about there, so. Wait a second. Oh, Plains of Despair is terrorized. Interesting. I don't mind talking football at all. Goes over relatively well on stream, only a little bit. Not everybody likes American football. Well, real football, I should say. Oh! There goes a bunch of people about to leave when I said that, huh? Real football. Ooh. Pull rune. Let's go. Drops popping off for me already, fellas. You seens it. Yes, seens it. See, that's the strat you got to do when you're in the public games. You got to run up in front of everybody and kill monsters. And that's how you get the stuff. Yeah. Another one to the giveaway pile. What do I think about solo chaos? You think it's garbage, man? You'll have to check out my last live stream, I guess, on Monday. I was pretty much just running around, just mind blown about all the good stuff I was finding. So, RNG's RNG there, right? I forgot to mention any. Oh yeah, if unique sacred armor drops. Oh. A little bit more magic find. If I would have took that monster out, someone else who had less magic find must have killed him. I love making up these ridiculous, like, oh man, if I had one more magic find, that totally would have been it. Battle command. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't read what the skills were. A couple people talking about Fizzy Sunday, maybe Elemental Druid. Maybe a Tornado Druid. I mean, maybe, but I feel like I never did. Pretty enchant. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Number 3, and I got a pull rune already. Carrie Scott says GGM, living legend in the house. Yeah. The legend GGM hopped in and donated a Tal's armor for the giveaway, which was nasty. Just nasty. Forgot I got this Necro Porch. I should have gave that away. We'll throw that on the giveaway pile, I guess, huh? What melee character doesn't want some goblin toes, right? You decent little good items there, huh? Oh, see, Ginger. Oh my gosh, Ginger knows exactly what's up. See, Ginger says chat will get him killed and then giggle about it. It's always chat's fault. I've actually, this is a funny story. I've actually never died in Diablo 2 before when it was my fault. It was always chat's fault. Every time. It's crazy like that, right? Just crazy. Literally never. Oop, probably want to get my Hoto out, huh? Get my Hotos out. Oh, there's a Co-Rune, wasn't there? Just missed it. Couldn't get over to it in time. Ogre X, though. Right up my alley. So we missed the Co-Rune because someone else grabbed it, but that's alright, because there's way higher drop odds on players 8, right? So that makes sense. You don't get everything. Always chat's fault. No doubt. I've never heard a truer statement. Trash. Terry, yo! online is fun, right? Yeah, it's definitely fun playing online with other people. It's to be honest, when I'm streaming, I kind of miss out a little bit. Oh, bone hue, a little bit of the fun of playing online too, because I'm reading chat and stuff, which is great. That does make it more fun for me as well. But I could play differently, I suppose, but I don't get a chance to necessarily chat with the people while I'm playing and stuff. So that's always cool every once in a while. I don't know how often, I guess, once a week, every other week, something like that, to be playing with people from Discord and stuff, and type in or in Discord chat with them. That adds extra fun to it as well. So I guess I could do that while I'm streaming, but I like to be able to read the chat. Like, talking to too many chats at one time, it gets tough. Joe Staff. Not my staff, it's Joe Staff. Will I play any D4 for the next season, asks Rob. I'll definitely do the season start. Like, probably 100%, essentially. Will I play it past the first day of the season? I'm not promising anything on that. But I will, essentially 100%, I will play at least the first day, probably the first couple of days. But beyond that, yeah, I don't know. Did I see LLD boots you posted a couple days ago? I did not. I did not catch that one. Was that, it's hard to keep track of all the different channels, you know what I mean? That was probably in the trophy room channel, I'm guessing. I'll have to see how good. I found one pair. I have a pair of, like, there were level 18 boots that were, I found them off of Nightmare and Dario, that were 40 to fire, I think 40 to cold, and then like 22 to lightning or something like that. But they only had, like, I think they had like 10% walk run, and that was like all that else was on them. But the resistance, I was like level 18, and it has 2 that are the maximum of 40. Insane. But I'm curious. I'll have to take a gander at them at some point when I get a chance. Cyber talking about another fun part, so I can do giveaways online. That is a little bit of a benefit as well, obviously. It is painful, like, oh man, here's my 37th Shaco offline single player. Guess I'll just throw it away. Or it's like, ooh, this Griffin's is worse than the one I already have. That means it's worthless to me. You know, definitely painful. Ooh. We still got an open spot. By the way, Americas, if anybody does want to join, we got one open spot for Phil Chaos. It'll be number 5 in a second. The password is the letter C. So even if you're just gonna, like, you know, anyone can jump in here as long as you're not a Mosaic assassin. You could run back and just leech experience if you want to. You can run ahead, just like anyone acts in public games. You can do whatever you want to, pretty much. But I would prefer everybody runs chaos like a normal chaos game would go, you know? All right, let's go ahead and, I do have some perfect gems here. I just want to cube these to make some room, and I was saving them because just so I could run them on stream, just in case something crazy happens, I can act ridiculous and we can all have a good time. Yeah, OSC, kind of what Aaron said there. So I think with what I have here, Fist of the Heavens is really good even at players 8 farming, but I think that on P1, what he said, that Fist of the Heavens is better P1 than Hammers, but Hammers is better at players 8. That is with the exception of some people just don't like the way Hammers play. So if you're just talking strictly personal preference wise, I could see people arguing that they like Fists of the Heavens more. So the thing is also, though, like, I'm at level, I thought I was 47. Well, I'm at 46 now. Where did I lose a skill at? I'm confused. I was just at level 4. Oh, wait. That's why. So yeah, I have a level 47 Fist of the Heavens, but I don't think you need that many plus skills at players 8 for hammers to do real good, right? So things to keep into consideration. Gotta bounce. All right, peace out, Yeti. Battle commands, exactly. Zolsk, I think. We're playing Fire Druid without a Phoenix Shield. Worth it? Those like quote unquote worth it kind of questions, tough to answer because that makes you're asking strictly an opinion. So in my opinion, it is. If you want to play something different, it's not going to be the best build in the game, you know. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be doing Eldritch and Shank. You're going to be doing Stony Tombs with a Fire Druid. You know, stuff pretty much kind of sort of almost just those locations until you get way better gear, right? So accredited buyer's course, says Kaboot. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it doesn't sound good. Where are we here? Best of luck, Caboose, on that. So you guess players 8's only good for leveling now. Well, oh, one skill, whatever. I wouldn't say that. It depends. There's a lot of depends that's going to be in the answer about if players 8 is any good or not. There's gonna what's the word I'm thinking of? Not like it depends. There's going to be a lot of I just had it the other day. Not stipulations, a lot of qualifiers, I guess you would say. Like in this circumstance, players 8 would be good. In this circumstance, I think it's actually worse. In this circumstance, you know, so it's not as much as players 8 sucks, never do it. Players 1 the best, always do it, or vice versa. Read a cold skills. Poison length reduced by 75. No, I don't think so. It's rare to even get... Oh, man, I see. If you go... That's the thing, and too, if it's a full game. And this is fine. I want everybody to play the way that people play it in real life. If you don't pay attention for 1 second, the whole map's cleared already. If you stop to look at an item. All right, number 7. Real or life. Gotcha. Wind or fire? Wind, I like wind better, and I think it's more powerful. But fire is different. It can be, you know, so fun as well. So we'll throw that, I guess. I don't know if that would really be worth anything. It might be, it might not be. Well, what's the level on it too? What is that? 45? Yeah, I guess that. Never mind. Can't wait for the verdict. Yeah, we see. I got to leave you in suspense. Don't forget, fellas, hit that like button for me. What's going on? Smolps also welcome in. Situational. There you go. That's not a bad choice of verbiage. Yeah, Aaron. Pretty much true. Yeah. If you can farm players 8 at the same speed as players 1, obviously you're going to want to do players 8, right? But yeah, not being able to change the players count online, so not always. Most people, and I know the people in chat right now are going to be more not hard. I always want to say more hardcore, but like I can't think of the word because hardcore is hardcore, but like more hardcore players, more dedicated players, more people who are more into Diablo 2 Resurrected community overall, and they can find people to split MF with and play with easier, and they already know how to do it, and they but I think the majority, average Joe, like plays 2 hours a week, you know, and then gets on with his brother on Sunday, you know, who lives you know, on the other side of the state, but they still like talk, you know, like I feel like that person, you know, takes his kid to dance class on Mondays, and then, you know, that person, they don't really know or can't seem to set up split MF games and stuff like that. So they more or less just like, I just want to do some chaos runs, but we want to get more experience on, boom, just leveled up. Speaking of experience, players 8 difficulty. So I'm just going to hop into a public chaos game. I feel like that's how most people play. Proximity player drop bonus, talking about Ginger. Yeah, I never realized it was so in, somebody looked it up in my chat the other day, that it's essentially, it's not literally, but it's dang close to 100% chance of an item dropping from every single monster. When it's, if it's players like 7 or 8 on offline single player, I think it was like around 90, the 87 or 92 or something like that. I don't, remembering those numbers exactly is impossible, but, well, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Aaron says, why'd you just describe my life? Yeah, there's a lot of people like that out there, right? More enthusiastic MA says, maybe that's one way to describe it. Lawless Topaz. Oh, yeah. Wicked said he's playing around with a dragon setup on his Fire Sorceress there over on Twitch. Dragon setup. See, I don't really use dragon. I think you were talking about that the other day too, right? So it's got fire aura, and does dragon also have minus fire res on it too, I think? Can't remember. That's Phoenix. So are you rocking dragon setup with like fire mastery for the fire auras then? Right? Oop, oop, oop. What level are you? I just hit 94. So I'm not, I mean, I'm leveling. I don't not want to level, but I don't really pay attention a ton to leveling more. Like the amount of bonus you get from moving from 93 to 94, like how much more powerful your character gets, is negligible, we'll say. Actually, oh, I still got the skill point sitting here. I don't remember. I think I was actually just putting them into resist the lightning aura right now. Even though I don't even use any of the single target damage pretty much from Fists of the Heavens. No good. Number 9. Saffron said he was so into work that he missed this. Like you missed getting into the game, or you missed that the stream was up? Not sure which one there, but you're here now though. That's all that matters, right? Oh, Master Shake says that's pretty much how I play. Join into random games and just go solo in the game. Ah, yeah, okay. So you just like split MF off of the group and whatnot. Yeah, that's probably the kind of like, because people hate seeing items drop and not being able to get them, right? So we do have some open spots here. So Phil Chaos 9, and the password is just the letter C, American Ladders. If anyone's interested, you know, if anyone's interested. Saffron says, yeah, I missed the start of the stream. You know what? I'll forgive you. If you hit the like button, I'll give you a pass, okay? Only, Saffron, only if you hit the like button, though. Oh, speaking of like button, Galback, yo! Welcome in, milady. Is it worth picking up blue rings if you're geared up? I wouldn't blame anybody, Mind James, if you didn't. Like offline single player, I do not pick up blue rings at all. Pretty much there's like 40 MF rings is like the literal only thing. I mean, there's going to be some other rare instances like that I might not even know of, or I can't think of right now, that where a blue ring could be worth something. But generally, the 40 MF rings are the only thing that's really worth anything. And I pick them up and ID them right now, but I mean, I haven't been for like literally years, so I just decided to more recently. Oh, just because. Oh. 30 all res, 65 gold from monsters. Sacred armor. Interesting. I don't... Oh no! Someone got my unidentified SOJ. Unbelievable. Well, was it? It must not have been. Did they throw it out? I didn't see. Oh, let's go to number 10. Number 10. I wonder what that unique ring was, huh? Ravenfrost? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why does it say Ravenfrost? Ravenfrost. Ravenfrost. Is that because they're in a different language or something? Oh, it's German. Okay. Well, that's cool, though. Someone snagged a Ravenfrost. I thought it would still say Ravenfrost, like, to me. You know what I mean? I thought... Didn't I... What gold find amulets are out there that I can't think of? What gold find amulet is there? What am I... Why can't I think of what the gold find amulet is that everybody uses? Can one of you smart people help me out? Not someone who's dumb like me? There's got to be a unique amulet or something for gold finding, right? Gold, yeah, Phil Chaos 9 and the password is just the letter C. If there's an open spot, just first come, first serve. Hell Rune. Oh, Maiden Javelins, give me those. Maybe there's not a standard gold find amulet. Maybe I'm mistaken here. Move. Oh yeah, this is gonna blow your guys' mind too. I have shorts on right now. It is so hot in Michigan today. It's crazy. It's supposed to literally get to 70 today. Literally. $246.20. I did not see that actually. So it was a really good Ravenfrost too, huh? Because is it 250 or 60? I forget what Ravenfrost was in go up to. It's 20, right? 260.20 or something? I forget. Then snow tomorrow. Cut that out. It goes to 250. Gotcha. 250. Oh, tried stealing that ring from whoever was killing those monsters over there. Boom. $73 in Tampa, freezing. Right? Number 11. Right, Jordan, yeah. I remember there was a few years ago when we went down to Florida, went to Disney, and it was so cold. It was like 30 degrees in Florida. And there was all these places that was literally just like outdoor bars, you know? And they're like, yeah, you guys got to leave because it's too cold. We're like, what? I think it was right. It was like 34, 32 degrees, something like that. And they're like, yeah, you have to leave because it's too cold. And we're just like, I mean, it's pretty cold, but okay. It was just some completely wacky weather event type of situation where it was way too cold at the time, so kind of disappointing when, oh come on, when you leave Michigan to go to Florida to be warmer and then it's like in the 30s, like probably three quarters of the time we were there it was like 50 or colder. That one, because we only went for Not super long. Oh man, I'm just rolling necro amulets left and right this ladder. Ooh, look at that mana leech for those necros. Let's go. Get back in there, huh? Yeah, I'm standing up here, so I gotta move my legs too. If you see me moving awkwardly, I'm keeping these legs moving, rocking and rolling. I'm not gonna pick up rings anymore. I already got bored of identifying all these rings. Bob says Bob B getting the same warm weather in Toronto makes sense. You know, it's funny. I always thought, and I just found this out playing GeoGuessr kind of recently. I never realized how close all of the Canadian cities are to like the United States. For some reason, I thought they were further north. I just never really looked into it because I never was gonna go there or whatever. Yeah, you're not too far away from me. I'm in Michigan, right? Ooh, oh, someone took my J-mod. There was like probably a good chance that that was a J-mod too. Boy, and it's fine, you guys can do it. I hate when people run up here and throw all the items right where you take out Diablo. I can't freaking stand that. 4.5 hours, do you say, to Michigan? Gotcha. Yeah, not too bad. That's like the same distance to like Ohio, like middle of Ohio. So one does not simply walk into Canada? Question mark. I mean, you could. I think. Can you walk across? I don't know international law, I guess. Robert Z says, "Hey, Sweet Phil, been a while since I caught your stream. Yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome in. The password is just the letter C, so I'm just doing first come, first serve for in the games. So." Dusk Shroud, you any good? 456 is good. 4 sockets, I don't know. It's good, but hey, not moving so fast, guy. Love it. It's one of the good, and sometimes get bad too, obviously, but in public games people try to go so fast that they miss so much stuff that if you go like, you're gonna be killing less stuff, but you're like trailing behind them and you stomp in and you can kind of get a lot of stuff because they're trying to move so fast to not get like quote unquote left behind, you know. Oop, get over here, teleport. I got hit recovery, not fully locked, but I kept getting hit recovered when I tried to teleport. Put into hit recovery, I should say. All the scrolls of identify. Ah. Let's just throw that out, whatever. Eh, we'll keep it again. Getting the Dirk Diggler today. I think at least one Diggler already fell. So, I already dropped my Diggler, so. Wait a second. That didn't sound right. Do I have a best drop of the ladder? I mean, it's kind of undisputed. The best thing I found on ladder was on day 3 of ladder. I found a nearly perfect Griffin. So that's pretty easy to say that was the best drop. At the time, it was worth like the equivalent of 2 Enigmas. So. Lord of the Rings memes. Yeah, Saffron, it's gonna be tough for me to pick up on that stuff. But now I get you. I feel like you need a picture of Aragon? I don't remember the guy's name. You gotta have the guy's picture to understand a meme, right? Got stuff. Boromir. Okay, well. Robert says been busy working. Yeah. Completely understand. Yeah. Randy says he does 4-person MF games, keeps the sniping to a minimum. Yeah, that is a way. I just have a feeling. Could be wrong. We'll wait till the comments on the video I make, huh? But I didn't want that to over. I have a feeling that most people, like average Joes, not people that are necessarily like midday watching Diablo 2 Resurrected streams, but you know, people that just randomly play D2 because they like to play it sometimes. They don't really do like put together split MF games with people from Discords and chat message boards and stuff like that, D2 message boards and stuff like that. I have a feeling that they just hop into regular casual games, and I mean, maybe it's just, you know, and maybe I could learn something from that too. Maybe that's not the case from reading comments. That's going to happen on the video that I eventually do make. But because before I started playing more hardcorely, dedicatedly, that's what I always did. I didn't know, you know, I didn't know this split MF thing. I never heard of it. I'm just some filthy casual. So, man, a lot of rail runes. People midday watching D2 streams. No idea who are you talking about. I don't know. Really, it's only midday if you live by me. So really, a lot of people. It's probably afternoon where a lot of people are at, huh? I think like maybe even yourself, Saffron. I don't remember exactly what, Sweden or something. I don't remember. I forget where you live. I forget your home address, but yeah. Yeah, Jacob's, I got that Eastern time zone. Sounds like Jacob's there. Sometimes I forget that it's not 11:30 everywhere in the whole world right now, huh? Io. Amy Hewlett. We'll take that. One of these times. Yeah, Saffron said it's 5 p.m. on where, almost anyways, where he's at. Another Ogriax, let's go. One of these times, cruel Ogriax of quickness. We can do it. Does split MF mechanic work? Yeah, I mean, split magic finding is a great idea to do. 3 P and B. Okay, well, I guess we'll throw us in the giveaway. I mean, it's good, right? I wish that was 3 poison and bone, 10 FCR. Or something, but at least I got something from identifying an amulet finally, even if not insane. Io is low rune in German. Oh yeah. Master Shake up here said he got work on one monitor, fill on the other. It's a way to go if you can swing it, right? Nailed it. Boy, I'm an expert essence sniper. Expert. Andrew said just got back from Boston Seafood Show. Needs 48 hours of D2R decompression. That must be something work-wise for you, I'm guessing, huh? Seafood Show. Bane says he feels like he's too slow for these games. Could be. There's still an open spot on here if anyone wants to jump in. PhilChaos15, password's the letter C. American Ladder. So. Are Gore Riders good for non-boss monsters? Yeah. They still have Deadly Strike on them, right? So they're still good. But obviously the Crushing Blow will help way more. It just is more useful, or whatever you want to call it, for bosses or whatever. But Gore Rider's good for general farming and killing of monsters too. Saffron said he usually works when watching me. Yeah, right. Oh. Whenever I seen it turn green, I always get excited, because that green color usually means... Usually, I said. True to druid skills, so I'm like, ooh. Oh, the other stuff's not good. Wait, did I not? Oh, missed it. Vinci said only thing he's gotten so far is a 4 open socket thresher. Must be in the game here. Yeah, so let's see. The pull rune or that Ravenfrost, probably the best thing that dropped so far. That's why we've only been running these for like a half hour though, huh? This is 15 runs, I guess. Bone shield. As far as I'm aware, no one else got anything good, but rune. Oh, ATL Marshmallow. Sorry, I misread your comment there. How does a split MF work? So all split MF means is that a bunch of people hop into a game, and then they all go to different places in Magic Find. So they Magic Find, but they split up to do it, right? And just that way, you know, if like a Burroon drops right in front of you, some person who's just like standing back here who can't kill anything, who's like, oh, Burroon, boom, and take it from you real quick. Oh, like I just jumped back and almost took that Grand Charm. So. Oop, let's go over here. Oh, why do I have Holy Shield up all the time? I made that mistake again. For some reason it gets put up here. Salvation, I could throw the defense. Salvation. We'll help everybody out with that, huh? Where's my redemption at? Hey, wasn't there a barb in here? Boom, just stole that guy's small charm. Oh, 9 gold find with 16 to mana. That's 1 off a perfect on both of those. Unfortunate that they weren't both perfect, because man, perfect stuff is worth 4 times as much as non-perfect stuff. Unfortunately, that 1 extra gold find and 1 to mana probably quadruples the value of that charm. All right, yeah, not too bad. Max fire, a little magic find. Yeah. Is that the same one that did someone pick it up, run over here and drop it? They sure did. Sure did. Yeah, I guess I should have shouted that out. If you guys do find anything good, let me know. No lying though. No lying allowed. Highly unlikely. Saffron said addicted to Terrazone anti-drop odds. Farming other places feel like a waste of time now. Nice. Ah, gotcha. So did you actually found that 1917 charm here in Cass? Wicked? Did we get to the conclusion yet? I think I know what the conclusion is. P1 to P8, but we're gonna put the 1-to-1 time together here so that there's, you know, so I have roughly the same amount of time farming players 8 in a game with everybody running chaos, or players 1. Ah! We'll throw it over here. I'm not really much of a gold finder, but Randy says best runes this ladder was 2 pull runes. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, Jewel just chilling here. I'll take that. Don't mind if I don't. Never mind. Someone took my flawless skull. How dare you! Max MF on a small charm. Yeah, what Copo said there, it's 7. So 7 on a small charm. No, dang it! I teleported away from my flawless amethyst. Flawless amethyst. Devastating. Oh. Yeah, when you play in games like this, you almost need to keep some of your inventory open in order to just grab stuff super quick and pick it up. Almost. Randy says still tweaking Fireball Sorceress. Nice. Yeah, Fireball's a little bit off the beaten path, not too much off, but a little bit. I didn't get it. How could you? Number 18. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. Haven't been standing that long here, but just not feeling it. JF said got scammed of a jaw 2 weeks ago. Didn't play since. By scammed, do you mean somebody ran up and took it when it dropped, you mean, or? Second rarest item in the game, according to my video. Which one was it? I can't remember now. Second rarest unique item, you say, Nagy Lore and 1? Was it Mang Songs? I can't remember now. Or was it D-Web? Memory's lacking now. I can't remember now. Don't remember it offhand. But if I have to guess, it's D-Web then. Got it. One of the most important things I want to find right now is amethysts. Amethysts. Where is... Not chipped ones. I should have been more specific. This is softcore. Yeah. Softcore. Can D-Web be found in chaos? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if we're not speaking of what individual specific monster, every single item in the game you can actually find from some monsters in the Chaos Sanctuary. There's some weirdness actually to where the Lord DeSace here, he cannot drop every single item in the game, but the random champions can. Diablo cannot drop every item in the game, but the random champions can. So the random unique monsters. Just kind of, you know, monster level type of situation. It's kind of weird, but like number 70 gold magic find. Yo, thank you, appreciate you, my man. Are skulls even worth saving at this point? Skulls, like I cube them up to perfects and then I re-roll them with grand charms to hopefully get skillers is what I use skulls for. So, and then I use the amethyst for crafting caster amulets. You could use rubies for crafting like blood gloves if you wanted to, but I just don't like doing that. So JF said a guy trying to get me to link it, and then you accidentally dropped it, and then he took it. Yeah, I've been hearing about that scam recently, that they try to trick people into doing that. Yeah, no, try to link it, but link it without your chat open, and then then that's the same button to throw stuff on the ground. I have heard of that, right? Oh no, I just threw it on the ground. Right. I heard, so I think I seen somebody on Facebook or something in a Facebook group saying something about that. Like warning people not to fall for that, huh? Nope. See, was anyone teleporting? I can always hop out of there. Looks like nobody's teleporting, so I'll go for it. Never control click an item. I mean, I do that all the time, but that's the fast send button, right? Like, I'll do this all the time. I just control click that into the cube real quick. Yeah, never control click it to try to post it into chat. Yeah, it's shift, right? I like never do that, so yeah, whatever. I'm gonna start IDing some more of these, just so I can try to get stupid lucky, which I never do, but. Metal Grid 190k for a drop. Well, is that 190k from what monster? Because that's one thing that's kind of a, and I'm not saying that particular item that you're mentioning there, Nagy, but sometimes a drop odds can look deceiving if you select certain monsters. Because like if an item has a 1 in 1 million chance of dropping from an obsidian knight, well, you kill 500 obsidian knights a run. So if it's 1 in 100,000, that's actually like better odds than something that would drop 1 in 10,000 from a unique monster, because you don't kill as many unique monsters. There's only like 15 in the whole level, right, or something. So I don't know the drop odds there on Metal Grid specifically, but offhand from each individual monster. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? So I classed in my YouTube video. Yeah, in my YouTube video I went from unique monsters, so unique monsters in generic 85 areas, because they almost all have the same drop odds, almost. Not literally, but they're pretty close. They're real close, actually. And when people find super rare unique items, that's almost always where they find them from, is farming the uniques. in 85 areas. When you get to terror zones, it messes everything up, so I didn't want to go with those, but 190,000 is what I put that in for Metal Grid, huh? Gotcha. Couldn't remember offhand. Yeah, Metal Grid's a pretty rare one for sure. Bob asks, how does that work, the scam or whatever? Well, it sounds like, and this is just Bob B, this is just my kind of, I guess, opinion or whatever you want to call it. I think people are trying to take advantage of other people not knowing how to link stuff into the chat, and they try to trick them into thinking that you're supposed to control click, but really you're supposed to, like, you have to have the chat open and you shift and click, right? Yeah. So they try to trick people into thinking that you control click instead of shift click. So ooh, I'm a mercenary. What would a Metal Grid be worth? Metal Grids aren't really worth hardly anything. Yeah, it's one of those situations like rarity doesn't equal value, right? There's little to no use for a Metal Grid. Like, sometimes people, it has a bunch of attack rating on it if they need a bunch of attack rating for a reason. And or if they want to go bananas and do a Iron Golem on some character, which nowadays even the crazy Iron Golem Nova Sorceress that I kind of made up before is kind of a moot point now that you can self-wield Infinity, so. And it was kind of like sketchy anyways because the Golem was very weak. But yeah. Camille, greetings from Poland. Welcome in. Yo, yo. About to start a D2 session with the boys. Love to hear it. Ladder, non-ladder. We're on, this is on ladder right now. Yep, this is ladder America's server. Oh, I forgot I couldn't pick it up. Conqueror's Crown. Not really worth a lot, but Halbert's Reign. It's a cool thing. Cool thing. Just missed it, though. It's a good jam right here. Hey, I wanted that experience shrine. Saffron says, found out after my last video that you need to grind normal for your TC3 items. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I figured you had already known that, Saffron. You know quite a bit, but yeah, that's what everybody says if they're doing a Holy Grail and it ever comes down to it where they need Rixos Keen or something, or Linimo's Sash, and they just like never find it in hell because it's actually super rare. That they'll just go grind like normal Bishibashi for like 20 minutes and find everything. I thought about doing it a little bit of an experiment, to be honest. Not a bad jewel. What? Confused. I don't know exactly what I want to do. It sounds like kind of funny or kind of funny fun or whatever you want to call it, but trying to find every, like, I wasn't sure of the way I wanted to do it. Like, maybe, like, how fast could I get 80% of a Holy Grail done? Or, like, how fast could I find every... I'm not really sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how fast could I find and then, like, have some sort of category of, like, this, you know, in normal difficulty or something. So I can just, like, spam farm, like, normal Bishi Bosh and, like, pop in all these low-level uniques or something. Give me your lives. I don't know, maybe it's a dumb idea, I don't know. Oops. P8 without friends is like cutting your burr chances by 8. Well, it depends what if you're that's part of the idea or experiment of what I'm looking at here, like the difference between the average person. Like, you guys would be surprised the number of people that play completely solo 100% of the time online, and they only play online so that they can trade. Why is my W key's not working again? How do you fix that again? I forget how I fixed that before. Why does this keep happening to me all of a sudden? Does anyone remember how we fixed that before? How we when the switched weapon breaks, how to get that working again? Yeah, no, W is swap weapon, but it's not toggle legacy. Oh, that's what it is. The problem is I turned off my legacy. I forgot that is what it is. I turned off the legacy button because I never wanted it to pop up. So it'd be right. I turned it off. We got to put it on something, huh? How about this button? Sure. Oh no, that didn't work. I forget what does that. What fixes it now? I have to figure it out a second. There's something I can just hit one button and it'll fix it, but I can't remember what it is now. Exit and rejoin. That probably would work, but you don't have to exit and rejoin. Oh, there we go. Now it works. It must be go through like a waypoint or a portal or something like that. I think is what it is, maybe. And the weird thing is that this has never happened to me until like maybe a month ago at most. It's never happened, literally never happened in the history of this game until about a month ago. I don't know why. How much is a jaw worth in real money? A couple bucks, question mark? Yeah, I mean, you could probably go on some Chinese website and get a jaw rune for like $2 right now, to be honest, on ladder. And they're probably like 50 cents on non-ladder. Blizzard, quote-unquote, updates. Yeah, maybe. Could be. Oh, I wanted that amethyst. 23. Urko said accidentally was crafting and used a 3 elemental skills 88 to life amulet. Ouch. That's a rough one. That's real rough. Not much overdoes the mistake I made back in the day, where I I crafted a bunch of amulets, and then I went, all right, I'm gonna throw out all. I'm gonna go sell to Geed all the ones that rolled no good, and then I grabbed the wrong pack, and I was like in a hurry, wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally sold all of the good ones instead of all the bad ones. Ah, thought I had that. So I sold like 12, like two to character skill like FCR caster amulets to Geed, and then I go back and look and I'm like, wait a second, all these amulets are trash. No, no. That was a rough one. Playsolson? Sorry, I don't know about the pronunciation there, but what's the quote-unquote point of buying items with real money? So you don't have to, like... Some people don't derive entertainment and joy from, like, having a hard goal that takes a long time and accomplishing it. Some people just want to have the best stuff right now. So, yeah. That's kind of the point, I guess. Especially, like, if people make a ton of money and they don't really care about money. You know, if you make $50 an hour and it'll take you 100 hours to make Enigma, why wouldn't you just pay $2 or pay $5 to have Enigma? Some people think of it that way. Any giveaways today? I did some right at the start. It's kind of a new thing. I probably should shout this out. I just kind of do it without telling anybody. But Godly Wire Fleece. Ooh. I've been doing a lot of the especially the drop game giveaways and some other stuff I do right at the beginning of stream to kind of like we'll say benefit people who have the notifications turned on. So if anyone wants a better chance of you know, being in the giveaways and getting better stuff, make sure you got the notification bell turned on for my channel. And even better is if you have your Discord, if you're part of the Discord, because Discord notifications are like instantaneous. They're like boom, instantaneous. Like sometimes YouTube, you won't, people, depending on if their algorithm thinks you really want to be notified or not, YouTube might not tell you for like hours. Sometimes it'll be like 8 hours after I stream when people get the notifications from YouTube and stuff. Discord's usually like quickly split, so. Make sure you get those notifications on to have a better chance of getting in any of the giveaways if anyone isn't interested in that. Well, you're over the outside anyways, who cares? Runic Talon. Ooh, there's my mosaic base, fellas. Oh. See, Saffron up here says anytime real life money leaks into games, it's bad. I would almost say that that is not true. Really, honestly, part of the reasons, like, games that someone in the world makes real money on, that's going to be a way more motivation for people to continue playing that game for an incredibly long amount of time. Like, if there wasn't the whole JSP crowd, like D2, I would even venture to guess that through the years and years and years of non-adding stuff would have like dipped down even more than it did. So I think it's not good, and it also has benefits. I don't know if it's outweighs in any way, but people always have a lot of motivation to keep playing a game that they think they can make money off of, right? That they think they can actually like make money off of. So what do you think about that idea? That's how you know it's a good game. If people want to spend real money on it, it's not a terrible argument as well. Like, Not a terrible argument. Wait, FG isn't Bitcoin? Forum Gold's the original crypto. Oh, Griax, don't touch it. It's mine. More RAL runes, man. Just hammering the RAL runes here for some reason. So looks like we do have one more open spot, unless the person just run a little late. So Phil Chaos 25, and the password is C. Just running this like a standard old school public chaos game. So come in, kill whatever monsters you want to, take whatever falls on the ground you get your grubby little hands on. I need to leave an open spot so I can grab stuff like that faster, to be honest. I might do that after this game, actually. Get rid of a skiller so I can have an open spot to pick things up and put them down. Why does this aura keep going away? Why won't it stay equipped? Real annoying. Saffron says D2 is not really competitive, so like the real money thing towards it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's my what do you call it? Stance on it as well. Yeah, it's not. It does technically have ladder, quote unquote, competitive, but I don't really view it that way. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I think I don't really care if people spend money on it because it's not competitive, and it's just like if someone spends money, I'm just like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. I think that's ridiculous to spend real money on D2 items, but yeah. Best way to gear your character up is trading. Udini says. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely you need to be trading to gear up faster for sure. If you're going just solo self-found like you would offline, you know, single player offline. Oh, I wanted that. Yeah, it takes forever, right? Tornado. Tristram, ooh, legendary. Let's see what we got here. Heisenberg, when you like to spend money on skins, but zero gameplay, so maybe this game is really good for you. Yeah, spending money on the skins is where it's at. Oh, legend. Appreciate you. We'll allow it. I don't take handouts, but this one time. Udini, peace out. We have a good day. Let's see, catch up. Is voting good for bail runs? I can't seem to get past wave 2 in your Hammerden. Yeah, so Fist of the Heavens, you can get past wave 2. The thing is that even on Hammerden, for wave 2, the ones you can't kill, you're gonna have at least 1 point here into Holy Bolt, right? A lot of times people will just have Holy Bolt and they'll just blast away with that, and it's not a lot of damage. But Hammers doesn't do anything to those magic immunes, right? So if you are a Hammerden, swap over and use Holy Bolt, or I've seen people just smiting away, letting their Act 2 Mercenary kill stuff real slow. But yeah, Fist of the Heavens, you can kill those magic immunes with even just shooting one holy bolt. For some reason, it's magic damage, but they're not immune to the magic damage from the holy bolts for some reason. So, yeah, you can do that, Christian. Save up a bunch of charms and identify them. Yeah, I used to do that kind of all the time. Holson. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, I do. If you go back earlier on my channel, I have a bunch of mass identification videos. They don't exactly perform great, to be perfectly honest. So that's kind of why I stopped doing them. But yeah, I got a bunch of those videos. Saffron says, classic WoW has been pay to win for the last 5 years. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't never played WoW, so the only thing I know about WoW is like what I'll see on the occasional Asmongold video. And usually if it's WoW, I don't watch them because I don't, you know, if you don't play it, you don't know anything about it. It doesn't really do a lot for you, right? Mm. Okay. To the next one, 27. Thank you, YouTube, by the way. Thanks for hitting the like button, everybody. I know y'all already did, so I don't need to tell you to do it, but I'm just thanking you guys for hitting that like button. Playlist is fire. Toy Maker. So this guy's name is his YouTube channel is N&M Creations. There's a link at the bottom of the description, or you can exclamation music and Nightbot will put a link in for you. And this playlist is, there's two I listen to. One's called Metal and Modern Core, or wait, Metalcore and Modern, and then this one's called Heavy Metal, and they're all just named like backing track in C minor and stuff like that. Metal backing track, and I don't even know notes and stuff, so I'm just naming random things, but they're all just random names like that. Absolute fire. Yeah. Where can I target farm a low? Well, that's going to be a problem there, Nagy. Target farming a low is like impossible, pretty much. I mean, usually offline, everyone will tell you LK. So I guess my general advice is just go to the places that you kill monsters as fast as you can, and you got to try to get lucky. It's always going to be faster just to kill stuff in good areas that you're good at farming, and then trading that stuff for the things that you need, than target farming one specific item like that. It's like impossible. And no, I didn't pronounce that wrong. You've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Gravy Train said he got it from farming Eldritch and Shank. There you go. Yeah, because you can just find them anywhere. Like I just got an Ohm rune the other day from random skeleton I killed on the way to the tower. Like I find a high rune almost every single ladder, like in the tower, like from a Rakanishu person or something, you know, a little carver or something. So play offline. Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be if you're single player offline, players 7 or 8 lower Kuras is gonna be the fastest, is what I would do. But it's not gonna be quick, and it's not gonna be likely either. So it's just one of those things that's just so rare. So to pick any high rune, like I'm gonna find this high rune now, this is how I'm gonna do it. So Electro Spot, welcome in. Trash says, WoW's for nerds, all the cool kids play D2. No doubt. Yeah. No doubt. 28. What's this? We're gonna drink some. Water bottle's almost empty. We're switching over. Do I hate P8, mate? Hate it? No. No. But we're looking at one specific aspect of running Players 8. And it might not be the best. It might not be the best. Saffron said he was just using WoW as the example for what real money, when real money transaction type stuff can just go wild. Yeah, personally, I don't know the full situation. I feel like real money stuff, I think real money ends up not being a problem if it's like not sanctioned by the game. I guess when I gave my opinion earlier, I probably should have gave the whole opinion, right? But there's something about when a game has real money transactions in it that just makes the game worse. But I feel like if there's outside the game real money transactions, then it doesn't necessarily hurt the game. In some ways, I'm not even 100% sure why, but that's just the way it seems. Rom says, love the content. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Legend. Diablo 4, cough, cough. What? Well, real money auction house, Diablo 3, cough, cough. Yeah. Wow, my head. Got a brain aneurysm or something there. Not literally, but I said the craziest shooting pain inside my head. Son of War. Marriage is just real money transaction in real life. So it depends how your marriage is. Never fell into the WoW trap. Respect, Phil. It wasn't too hard. I picked up WoW and I was gonna get it back in the day because it was so popular. It's by Blizzard. I mean, must be good, right? I picked it up and I was talking to a guy about it who worked at Best Buy, and he's like, oh yeah, I just want to make sure, you know, so that has a $15 a month monthly fee. And I'm like, what? The game's $50. And then it's $15 a month on top of it? And he's like, yeah, yep, that's what it is. I'm like, you're joking, right? Like, this is a joke. No? Oh, okay. And I went and put it back on the shelf and never touched again. I was like, forget that. That's insane. So that's, I don't know how good my math skills are here. That's $130 a year? Why would I pay $130 a year to play a game when I can just keep playing Diablo 2 forever and not pay anything extra? How does that make any sense? Swish says, secondary market economies are great for games. Look at Magic the Gathering. Yeah, and the thing is that I feel like game developers of all types, but video game developers, they view somebody else making money off of selling stuff from their game as a bad thing for them. Hey, why is Aaron Smith making $1,100 a year on his items from our game, and then, you know, Joe Smeckle is making $400 a year from items from our game? Why aren't we making all that money? We need to keep that for ourselves. Like, instead of thinking like, oh, wait a second, we have way more gameplay time and we sell way more copies by keeping people involved in this game because they're excited about the real money aspects that they get from this other stuff, right? Right? LF, let's go. Just a thought, just a thought. How many total hours into D2 are? There's no way to tell. Like, how could you possibly know? Yeah, no idea. I mean, I could easily look up how many hours I've streamed to D2 in the last year or something, but I could look up and add up all the time I've been streaming over the last like 5 years, and it would be like thousands, but what? Son of War said he only paid for WoW sub for like 240 months. Hashtag value. Boy, I don't know if that's a joke or not, but oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. That would be $3,600. You paid $3,600 to play WoW, if that was true. Oh man. That was like how much me and my wife's honeymoon to fly to Hawaii and stay in the hotels for a little bit over 10 days cost. I mean, I guess that's years of playing WoW though. This was just one vacation I'm thinking of, so I guess if you put it that way. Saffron says it's definitely not a joke. A few thousand hours into D2 is crazy. Well, the thing is I'm talking about my job, right? It's a little bit different for me compared to other people. Like, if I want my electricity to turn on tomorrow, you know, I gotta work, right? So the number, think of how many hours you work, and then that's how many hours I play D2, so a little bit different thing. So funny story about someone said D4 dead, D2, so I hopped on, and a lot of this is because there was like one person who was streaming old D2. Ryu always streams D2 and he gets like 1,000 people somehow, which, I mean, Ryu's awesome, but it's just crazy that he gets 1,000 people when he's playing, you know, he plays D2 a lot. But so old school, not Diablo 2 Resurrected, but the Twitch category of regular like LOD Diablo 2 had more people watching it yesterday than D4 did. the 2000s version, it's funny. So yeah, speaking of probably one of the worst like quote unquote number of hours into playing a game. Oh, Vexrune, I didn't get it. Oh man, a Vexrune dropped right next to me. No, you keep it, you keep it. I see you. I don't want you to give it to me. That's exactly what I was hoping would not what I was hoping was happen. I'd hoping I'd get it. But we're playing this 100% legit this way, so dang, yo. Almost got that Vexrune. Unfortunate though, I wasn't quick enough on the draw. So one of the Call of Duties, I don't remember which one it was, but at the end of the year, because Call of Duties, I think they still come out every year and with a new one. But this was right when they started doing that. And I looked at, like, maybe it was when Black Ops 2 came out, and I looked at Modern Warfare, like how many hours I had in Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. In 1 year, when you added up the hours, I had like something like 34 days of playing time. Like, there's only 365 days in a year. And this is when I was an adult. I was like 20, 21, 22, something like that, maybe. Working full time. And somehow I had 30-something hours into Call of Duty. Maybe it was 27 hours or something. Or 27 days, I mean. Like, so that's like 24 hours equals 1 day. It adds up all your hours time. So that was one time when I was like, ew, boy. Maybe I need to play less Call of Duty. The non-rev thinking of picking up D2. Never played it before. Wow, okay. Best game ever made, so you should probably pick it up for sure. For sure. Let's see. 10K hours into ATS. I don't know what ATS is, so I always acronyms I've never, or the letters or whatever they're called, I forget what they're called. I'm never good at knowing that. So 220 matriarch, no, matriarchal javelins, they can have up to 5 to, it'll be like 2 to javelin, 2 to Amazon, 2 to javelin, or 3 to oh my god, 2 to Amazon, 3 to javelin and spear skills, and like 40 increased attack speed. I think that's like the entry level for what they need to be considered like really good. 220 Java, that's good for like gloves, right? 34 days single man. I don't think I wasn't single at the time either. I was not single, no. Yeah. The thing is that I think at the time, me and my girlfriend at the time, kind of longtime girlfriend even, she was like in school and working full-time, and then I was working full-time, so we only seen each other like once every other week, but we just like talk on the phone all the time, I guess, pretty much, when she was like driving and stuff. So I would just be playing Call of Duty, like talking on the phone with her all the time, kind of, sort of. That was part of the reason too, because really, if you're not single, but you're like quote unquote significant other or whatever is busy, like you're not going out to the bar all the time, because like, I mean, going out to the bar is cool and all, but you know, all your bros are going out just trying to pick up chicks all the time, and you're like, well, I'm not trying to pick up chicks, so it's not really, I mean, I don't know, I'm standing there drinking, paying $5 for a bottle of beer that I could just buy a 6-pack for $5, like. But yeah. Anyways. What's the hardcore community look like in D2R? Much smaller than the regular one, than the non-hardcore, because I'm not really sure though. I don't play hardcore. I don't like playing hardcore D2 that much. So, not sure. Made that call to special team again to get the Vex to drop. Yeah. Brian, my inside dev at Blizzard, Brian, yeah. I didn't even get that Vex though, so. Explain this picking up chicks thing. Well, the thing is you go and you say hi, and then they're like hi, and then there you go. Picking up chicks explained. 101. Chicho said he stole a dog today. I gotta catch this comment real quick. You stole a dog that was hanging on a chain. What do you mean by hanging, Chicho? Like literally hanging? Like it had jumped up and the chain got caught and it was like dangling, or it was just chained up in the backyard? Either way, I'm not sure on the laws exactly, but either way I think it's stealing. But yeah, you can use your own moral compass to decide what to do on that one, I guess. Greco, yo, what's going on? Password in Discord. Oh, no. I should shout it out because it's not full. So, PhilCast32, the password is just the letter C. It's just the letter C. I just shout it out whenever the game's not full. So, the game number is 32. Son of Warson, mind blown. Yeah, right? Mind blown. Where are we at here? Alright, let's see if we can get some more runes popping off here, huh? Looks like we still got one more open spot. Filled Chaos 32. The password is C. If anybody is online and would like to, you know, at minimum, get a bunch of experience for some P8 Chaos Sanctuary runs. Ooh, small charm. I didn't see it. I just pulled what I said everyone else was doing. I was trying to go too fast and I teleported away from something good dropping. Goodbye, Aaron Jones. You must not live in Chicago because they'd be saying hello. Yeah, a lot of, speaking of event, a lot of wild action in the NFL free agency. I was surprised, so I know not everybody's big NFL fans, but we'll just shout it out for just a quick second because I do love chatting NFL football stuff since I'm a fantasy football player. So I was very shocked by the Deontay Johnson trade last night or yesterday or whatever you want to say. So Deontay Johnson got traded to Carolina for like a safety or something. There was a late round pick swap too, but it's like inconsequential. So oh, another Conqueror's Crown. That's the second one that's dropped from Diablo. Another Haliburt's... Can this identify already? Jeez. Another Haliburt's Rain. That I don't think I got it. Of course, again. Greco says, yeah, talking about Green Bay got Josh Jacobs, so it's going to be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think, in my opinion anyways, I think Aaron Jones is actually a better running back, but there's no doubt he's, it's Jacobs from what, unless I'm forgetting, Jacobs, or Aaron Jones is way more injury prone, it seems. Everyone's injury prone, like you could just get unlucky a bunch of times and then you're quote unquote injury prone, but it just seems like Aaron Jones gets hurt a lot and Josh Jacobs gets hurt less. So he's younger. Aaron Jones is almost 30. And what? Jacobs is 26. So I think it's a win for essentially Green Bay. A lateral move, maybe a win, depending how you want to. Bob Bomb. Coming in with a Slayer ship. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and becoming, or actually, yeah, becoming. That's the initial colored one. Thank you so much for the Slayer ship, my man. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Clay, so I'm not sure on the adding sockets to armor's key recipe. I'd have to Google it. I would just Google it to find it. So sorry, I can't help you out with that one. Bob says first time subbing supporting on YouTube. Boy, that's awesome. Thank you so much once again. Huge. Ooh. Fool's Mod. Took a bit to figure it out. Yeah, if you never did a channel membership before, yeah, take you a second. Greco saying Johnson and the Steelers did not have a good relationship. Yeah, that's kind of what I had heard, sort of, kind of. So we'll see how he likes being over in Carolina with Young. Wait, who's their quarterback again? I forget. He's real bad though. Why Redemption Aura does Merc have Infinity? No, Infinity is essentially worthless on a Fist of the Heavens Paladin. It's literally pointless. Not literally. It's almost pointless. So I got an insight on my mercenary. Redemption just keeps you alive forever. So it's just like a quality of life. It just makes the game super easy. You never have to think about taking a potion or like swapping over to your other side. You don't have to hit a hotkey to switch to that aura, redemption aura. See, I would look if there was oh, there is a necromancer in here. I guess it's kind of like bad form to be eating up all the corpses when the necromancer can't corpse explode anything. So we'll just throw on salvation to help everybody else out a little bit. Low MF, not great gear. Where do you recommend to farm? I mean, it's pretty much the same spots as if you had good gear. Like, you're just gonna have to only be like solo in games though, because if you don't put out enough damage. I would say if you don't have great gear, it's gonna be, you know, Mephisto and Dario pretty much. That you can get a lot of the middle to low uniques that are actually very helpful. You know, the Shakos, the Mage Fists, and some other stuff, or get things you can trade, you know. You know, you might not find exactly what you want, but you could get Titans and trade it for Titans and a T-Gods and trade it for a Viper Magi that you do need and things like that, you know what I mean? That's just a random example, but you're picking up what I am laying down. Pits are good too, yeah. Oh. I thought that said shivering small charm. I was like, whoa. Ooh, Rip found his first Griffin's Eye on single player. And it rolled perfect. Congrats on that one. Crazy. Crazy. Greco says what he does know, Vikings and Bears are going to be terrible again, he says. Terrible. Very maybe. Let's see what the Vikings are rocking. What? Sam Darnold, I think, is who they're going to end up at quarterback there. If I'm not mistaken. I did see an interesting, somebody on it was in a podcast or something. They're like, wouldn't the Vikings be a perfect fit for like Joe Flacco? Like the way Flacco came in just slinging it last year, Justin Jefferson going deep, Flacco just winging it like he does, you know. Should have kept Cousins. Well, I think they tried from what I understand, but they got outbid pretty much. And gotta check it. Ooh. Molixter had surgery on wrist today, living vicariously for now. Ooh, can't play his games because he had wrist surgery. Rough. Well, hopefully that heals quickly for you. Minimal pain and all that good stuff, my man. Should you use Infinity on your Fire Sorceress? Yeah. And anything that does elemental damage, you're going to want to use Infinity on your Mercenary. So, Fist of the Heavens is mostly these blue bolts do all the damage coming out. So, that's why you don't use Infinity on this one, Wicked Ball. But, yeah. Any Fire, Lightning damage, Fire, Lightning, Cold damage builds, you pretty much always use Infinity. Let's see, Conviction Aura does not work for poison, so that's where that particular one you wouldn't use Infinity on poison builds usually, right? Unless, you know, obviously Corpse Explosion partly fire, so a lot of like qualifiers on that topic. Cousins got big money. I'm surprised he got a 4-year deal. Yeah, 4 years, 180 million for Cousins. I guess the amount is not surprising, but I just thought it would have been like a 2-year. I would have suspected he would have got, and I don't know the fully guaranteed amount. I think it was 100 mil was guaranteed in his contract, but I would think it would have been like 2 years, 100 mil, 80 million guaranteed or something like that. I'm surprised on the 4-year number, but I mean, sometimes contracts I don't fully know. There's so many weird shenanigans they can do with contracts, you know, nowadays that they didn't used to be able to do, or they didn't know how to do, I guess, or they didn't know they could. Because yeah, like you guys probably heard, Patrick Mahomes restructured his contract, and now all of a sudden, magically, the team has an extra 21 million in free in cap space this year, and he does it every single year. Patrick Mahomes does that. What is he doing? I don't know. But somehow they didn't have 20 million in cap space. And every single year Patrick Mahomes restructures and they get another 20 million in cap space that year. So it's like, what happened? How did he do it? I think it's a little bit of a special situation just because Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and they like, I don't think there's a circumstance which they can imagine wanting to not have Patrick Mahomes on their team. So I think they just keep like pushing the contract out more years and more years and more years, and they keep backloading the contract year after year after year. But I'm just guessing. I don't really know how it all works, so. Oh, I didn't see what that was. Was that a good rune? It was so far away. And see, I was dropping bombs from a distance and someone was standing right there. They grabbed it. Oh, Ithrin. Okay, never mind. I didn't know if that was like the best rune you can find, a lem or something, but back to work. All right, Miguel, back to work. Hope we have a good day. IO rune. Okay, all right. Got me good. Fake ist. There you go. You didn't mean to do that. Did I get anybody? Nope. Everyone's too powerful now at this point in ladder. They don't get taken out by a Lord de Seistra. Unfortunate, huh? How do I stay with just one game? Well, it's an awesome game, that's how. There's all kinds of things in life where there's one thing that you like way more than the other ones, and you don't switch. Like, let's say hypothetically, to each their own, you can do whatever you want. Let's say hypothetically you're a straight person. You're a straight man, and you only like having sex with women. How do you not switch? How do you just keep having sex with the same sex of the same gender? Like, how do you do that? You know? Sometimes there's things in life where there's one thing that you like the most and you just stick with it. Right? Maybe it could be the other way. I don't know. Which is nothing wrong with that. But sometimes there's things in life, you just stick with the one thing that you like. There's people that drink the same beer forever. There's people that drink the same whiskey forever. Right? Oh no, my W key doesn't work again. What did I do? Did I go through a portal and it fixed it? Oh no, that didn't fix it. Sorry, I was trying to figure out my W key won't work again. I can't switch again. What fixes this? I don't remember. because I can't use battle orders if I can't switch sides here. So if I can't switch weapons to my offhand. Oh, there we go. Now I can switch. But now the bar battle orders. So Path of Exile, not really. No. I'm a monogamous gamer. There you go. Exactly, easy. Legal Herb love the content. Appreciate you. There you go, Gecko. Yeah, how do you stay with one woman? Don't you want to change it up sometimes? Yeah, right, Gecko? Some people are like that, no doubt. Oh, I can't pick it up. Somebody, does anyone not have a Geeds and they could actually pick that up? Yeah, I mean, that was obviously, I was just going for a ridiculous example. Not ridiculous, it's very much an example, you know, that makes sense, but it's obviously an over-the-top example, and not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but I was trying to think of something funny. And that most people wouldn't disagree with. Video game soccer. That's it. Jordan's joking because I said, what was that hockey is soccer on ice? I think that's what I said the other day. Oh, got somebody. Nailed him. Nailed him. Robbie W says started playing after 10 years, getting back in the D2. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. But I've actually been hearing quite a bit of that. I don't know if it's and everyone's got different circumstances, I am sure. But I don't know if it's people like who got hyped for D4 and then were let down or what. But yeah, I've been hearing a relatively large number of, thank you. What seems like a relatively large number of people anyways. $38. Yeah, Jordan says, never switch up your breakfast, just cereal for breakfast every day. Never switch it up. Oh. What am I doing here? Man, Garbaggio. I wonder what causes it to not allow me to switch to my offhand weapon like that. Wonder what it is. Dang it. And what also causes my... you know what? It must be something with the auras. Because I feel like this never happened until this ladder started, actually. That must be exactly what it is. There's something with the paladin auras that causes the glitch to not be able to allow you to switch to your offhand. I've never heard anyone else talk about it, though, so maybe it's specifically how I play, too. I don't really know. Don't really know. Whoopsie. Dang it. You go away. Okay, there we go. Anthony says some people just like streamer Phil. Boy, that's kind. Some people do. Some people do. I'm all right. Am I trying to swap? Am I swapping while casting? I'm not trying to, but if I had to guess, I think it's something with trying to cast battle orders and swapping weapons while the auras are, because the auras automatically swap on and off when you use hotkeys from the right hand side over here. So I think it's something along those lines, but I'm not sure. Oh, Grand Charm, missed it. Time we got 1 o'clock. Oh, I didn't see what that rune was. I seen a rune and then it disappeared. Someone would yell if it was something good, I'm sure. Hell rune. Mm. Three to javelin, 20. 42 level, so it's not good enough. Rob saying D2R has good stream numbers. I feel like Diablo 2 Resurrected, I feel like D2 does have it's just a good game to stream. There's like enough action, but it's also like old enough and we've played it enough that it's like predictable enough that I can like kind of play without looking at the screen the whole time. Oh, my life go there. Yeah, Fist of the Heavens, another one of my conclusions. Fist of the Heavens not the greatest build for really doing these type of runs because you end up too far away from the action since you drop bombs from far away generally. But I guess I could just telly stomp up in here and then drop bombs right on top of myself. Oh, I missed it. Fear, yo, what's going on? Scott, welcome in as well, yo. Welcome in, fellas. Yeah, I was gonna say, Bob B said it looks like some other people reported this bug years ago, never got fixed, so not surprised, sort of, I guess. I'm usually shocked if I'm literally the first person to discover something. So Bob, the thing that you looked up, I don't know what it necessarily said in there or how much you looked up. Did it say something that it was specifically a paladin, like auras related bug, or because I've never seen it before personally. If you're still looking at it, if not, not a big deal. But what's Cookout Phil like? Cookout Phil. So standing around the grill, beer in hand, Phil. I don't know. What am I like? Hard to say. I'm super cool. Have you missed anything? Hard to say, Fear. I mean, I guess so. But I mean, never a bad time to hop back into a stream once in a while, though, huh? Oh, ring! No! I didn't get it. That better be an SOJ. Better be. Number 40. Hop into the next one. Emo. I guess we'll go with emo. So, if you're offline single player, everybody pretty much concurs it's lower Kuros player 7 or 8 difficulty as fast as you can, but if you're online, it's pretty random. Yeah, just kill monsters as fast as you can. Bud Diesel. What do you mean Bud Diesel? Just like Bud Heavy? Like standard Buzz kill KC killer? Is that what you mean? I've been known to dabble in Bud Heavy, Bud Regular, Bud Standard. So, Phil Chaos 40. Password is letter C. If anyone is interested in running any of these games with us, we're just doing first come, first serve, making it happen. Yeah, I know it's not. Well, I know it's not really called Bud Heavy, but I feel like. Does anyone else call it Bud Heavy? I don't know if that's just a thing me and my friends do, because there's like Bud Light, Busch Light, Miller Light, but then, yeah, Bud Diesel. Everyone calls it Bud Diesel. A few people say Bud Diesel. Bud Heavy for sure. Yeah, I like Bud Heavy. And there's like, or like, you know, for any of them, you know, Busch Heavy. I guess no one says Miller Heavy. They just say Miller. Bud Ice, yeah. Or the ice beers would be the quote-unquote heavies. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think, let's see, when's the last time I bought an ice beer? Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like ice beer is like a young man's game. Bud Ice, like 5%. No, regular Bud is 5%. Bud Ice is 5.5. But yeah. I can remember being younger and you just wanted, you know, I'm talking younger. I was, the price was a big thing, and then it was like the percentage of alcohol relative to the price of the beer, right? I used to get, oh, remember I was a youngster here. I was young. Milwaukee's Best Ice is where I was at. 5.9%. You get a 40 for like 99. It was literally like, maybe it was 2 for $3. 2 40s for $3. That's where I was at. Boy, oh me. Milwaukee's Best Ice. Not anymore though, fellas. I've stepped up. Slightly. What do I think it is players don't like about D4? Everything in D4 is like pointless, and all the items are pointless and worthless, kind of. Like, I know there's a lot of stuff in D2 that's like not great. You know, like you don't want to pick up this stuff because it just ends up being garbage. But yeah, D4 is like even worse. There's just a lot of things. Pretty much everything that they did in D4 is like not much like D2, which if D2 is good, and then you'd want to do more things, you know, so it's kind of tough to, it's kind of a tough question, I guess, but, and obviously that's all opinion. Nothing I just said was fact either, so it's just a very different game. I don't think it's a literally terrible game, like the worst game in the world type of thing, but it's a good game for like the playthrough. L Street on Twitch said you only had to be 16 in Denmark to buy beer when he was a kid. Nice. That's crazy. Yeah, my parents used to tell me stories like that because when they were the right age in the United States, it used to be 18 was the legal drinking age. So they would like, school would get out. I would hear stories about this, and I don't remember. I think my parents said people used to do this, not that they did, I guess, but they would literally get out of school, go uptown and go to the bar and like drink beer, and then walk back to the school because later that night they'd have like a football game. I'm like, wow, nice. It was not uncommon to get out of school and go up to the bar, so pretty crazy. Quarter a beer. Marty, yo, what's going on? One chilling, one enchant. I mean, I thought about it, but I don't think that's, oh man. I was thinking about it for a buff staff, you know, memory or something, but I don't think so. That was during Prohibition. No. My parents graduated in the 70s. Money divided by alcohol percentage, like many do for money versus calories for food. Lamroon, oh yeah, that's how we did it when we were younger. Yeah, how much alcohol does it have in it and how much does it cost? Divide it out. So it's percentages of alcohol by dollars. That's how you figure it out when you're a kid, right? Not a kid, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, Bane just found a Cham in Trav a minute ago here. Nice. It's a rare one. Congrats. Death Mask. Nailed it. We got a Lum a minute ago. I actually got the Tal's Mask too. Nice. Just buy pure ethanol. No, you can't do that. That's why they make it E85. They put 15% gasoline in it just so if you try to drink it, it'll kill you. Just so people don't drink it. Like, thanks a lot. Okay, thank you. I mean, to be honest, I kind of don't want the Lumbery. I'm gonna be honest. It's not really that great, but I was just kind of joking. Shout it out. Bob says, oh, I can't swap weapons again. Grade 7th and 8th people were enjoying drinks. Yeah, I do know that Canada way different with some of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's weird. I teleport in the cat sanctuary and then it works. It's weird. There was a kid that went to my school who was from Canada. He moved to Canada. He moved to our school when he was like in 10th grade. So he was still like really good friends with people in Canada. And we went to a graduation party in Canada. And yeah, like everybody's drinking, right? But also in Canada, apparently everyone's a little bit older when they graduate. Like they start school later or something. I don't know. Like everyone in Canada was like, they were 19 when they were graduating. And I was like, I graduated when I was 17. But yeah, the cops drive by, the cops pull in, they're talking to people, and these kids are just like drinking. It was real weird. It felt awkward. It felt awkward. But obviously nothing illegal about it in Canada, right? If you're 19. The thing is a lot of people weren't 19, but the cops just didn't care. But yeah. What Uber buses require cannot be frozen. You really want to, I mean, if you kind of just want to have that on all the time, but I mean, definitely Uber Duriel will get you. For sure. I don't know about the other ones. That's usually something I just keep on all the time if I'm rocking it. Mandatory 5th year of high school might be that. Maybe. I don't really know. I just know it was. Like I said, this was back around when I graduated high school. This was 20 years ago, so remembering the story is a little bit sketch in my brain. But yeah, I remember people telling me, I was like, "What? You guys are 19? Like this is crazy, you know? Like I just graduated and I'm 17." And actually, I think I was 18 at the time because I had graduated a full year before that. And then they were graduating and they were all 19. I was like, I graduated a year ago and you're just graduating, you're 19. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, hey, Phil, in Canada, they have an extra year or something of school. So. But yeah. What video editing software do I use? Stefan, I use DaVinci Resolve. I actually have another channel where I do little quick tips for DaVinci Resolve too, so. Just randomly put videos on that type of channel, but yep, DaVinci Resolve. Just quick little things over there. Canadians, am I right? Right? Point. I'm not sure what your question is asking there. It's like it's a little bit broken English, so I can't understand it. And Ray said he found one Linamo sash in 20 years. Yeah, it's funny if you're, because obviously if you are playing a ton, and some of the comments I was reading on that more recent video, good topic to talk about actually. It's funny some of the different things that people find and where they're playing a lot, like 15, what did I do that for? So apparently some people play a ton just in like normal difficulty a lot. This is one of those things that you find out about other people. Like, you think of most people we know, that I would think anyways, you know, you just rush through normal and nightmare difficulty, hell difficulty, maybe you'll find more stuff, because in hell difficulty, obviously you're playing through it, you find the stuff we'd be finding right now. But the number of people that commented on that video, like, oh, I find all of these a ton, like all the time. I found most of these, but you know, I'm just like, what? Like, why are you killing so many monsters in normal difficulty? I don't know. But, yeah, you know, it's just so many people play different ways than I would suspect, right? Saffron up a minute ago, we were talking about the difference between American and Canadian schools here. 9 years of elementary school, 4 years of high school. People go to school at 6 or 7 years old. Okay. Oh, we got a few empty spots. I forgot to shout that out. Good call. I didn't see that. So the game name is PhilChaos43, and the password is just the letter C. If anyone is interested in joining us, we're about halfway through this run, or if not more, so you can catch us in this game or the next or whatever. But yeah, PhilChaos43, and the password is C. And if you see anybody, if anybody's not full, if this game isn't full ever, feel free to just remember the password here, the letter C, and just jump in anytime you want to. Boreal Grand Chime? What does boreal mean? A month cold damage? Okay. Wasn't sure what that affix, suffix, I don't remember what it is. Didn't know what that one was. Oh, Bob says in 2003, the 5th year was phased out. Interesting. Um, 15 max. Are you talking about that jewel I had, Marty? If it had a lower level, I mean, don't all 15 to max damage jewels all have the same level requirement? How would it have a different level requirement than other 15 to max jewels? Where do I want to put this so I don't lose it? Here? I don't want these to get mixed up. Maybe I was a little bit late to that comment, so maybe I got confused here. Let's go like this. I need to save some jewels here. It's not bad. I'm not sure on... This is not my expertise. It's not bad. 3 max with some attack rating, a little bit of something else, but not sure. Is your Griffin's worth a jobber? I mean, it depends how good or bad it's rolled, but probably. Can't say for sure though. So 15 max damage actually can roll differently because sometimes it's two, an affix and a suffix, and sometimes it's just the one with 15. Interesting. Guess I forgot about that, or didn't know that. Now that you say it, it sounds familiar. I remember seeing that you could actually get much higher max damages than 15 if you get the double roll, but I feel like I've never seen them before. Interesting. Too many things to remember. Another jewel. Can't get it. Oh, I teleported away from whatever that rare was too to try to get the jewel, and I didn't get that either. Unbelievable. Oh. Gecko says you can gamble for a Tal's amulet if I'm not mistaken. You can. The odds of that happening are probably super low. Like, the number of amulets I've gambled, I've never gotten a Tal's amulet. Set amulets. I'm pretty sure you can get set stuff from gambling, yeah. Why is my brain melting? I can't seem to... I'm trying to think back to when I ever got a unique item from gambling. You have to be able to, right? Have to. I definitely remember unique stuff, but why do I not remember any set items from gambling? Yeah, I've definitely gotten a High Lords before and stuff like that. And actually, one time I actually got a Metal Grid when I was gambling. Number 45. Brennan said a bunch of Nages circlets when gambling over the holidays. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I just... it's one of those things I just feel like I should be able to remember. Guess I'm losing my brain, huh? Things melting away. 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh, look at the temperature here. It's one of the reasons I started streaming a little earlier than normal today. I'm thinking about taking some time, maybe going shooting some hoops later. Ooh, yeah. Real quick here. It's 64 degrees outside right now. Oh my gosh. And it's supposed to get warmer. It's already tank top and shorts weather. It's going to get even hotter. It's about swimming weather. Love Phil, James. Yeah, right. I don't even know. I probably can't even dunk right now. I can't even dunk anymore. Old people. Bald white guy though. You know I'm dangerous at the 3-point line though. You know I'm a terror around that 3-point line. $83 you're at? Wow. Ray said he rarely over here on Twitch rarely does an end game. Play beginning of the game with a character, then to start a new one. Yeah, and I can see that being a lot of people. You know, that's, I mean, I've been playing D2 for so long, but like when I played D1, that's pretty much what I did, right? I just pretty much just played through the easiest difficulty, and if I did play another character, which I played a little bit, I just played through the normal difficulty again. Calrune again. Greco said at 58 where he's at. Hot one today, right? I didn't even get that either, did I? Gosh dang it. Every time I try to grab something, it disappears too fast. Pull out those knee braces, right? No, I don't need knee braces, but the problem is I just I'm much stronger than I was when I was in high school and stuff, but I also weigh a lot more, so my strength to weight ratio is not where it needs to be for a guy to dunk. I was 185 when I graduated, my weight, and now I'm like 230. So, you know, I was incredibly scrawny at the time and incredibly low in fat. So now I'm not scrawny anymore. I have a decent amount of muscle, not bodybuilder, but now I'm kind of getting chubby. What you gonna do, huh? Someone asked how tall I was. 6'3". 6'3". Gold strike, legendary, 46. Let's go. Who's running Picket in there? I don't think it's anybody. I'm just like too far away from stuff. I teleport over to grab something and then, yeah. I teleport over to grab something and it disappears, and then I look over and there was something that was just right next to me that I should have grabbed, and I go back over to grab it and then it disappears, and it's like, oh god. You know, like, great. Oh, barbarian. Yeah, we'll use your battle order. Good call. Hoops sounds kind of fun. Yeah, I just kind of, and that's the thing. I don't play games anymore. I used to, I'd play pickup games with people and stuff, but I just can't afford to like roll my ankle. That's what got me so much, was sprained ankles, like stepping on someone's foot, or you jump up, land on someone's foot, land on the edge of the concrete. You're playing at the park or something, you know. I can't do that. I can't afford surgery on my ankle because I ripped something out and stuff. I just can't. I literally can't afford to get hurt, so I just can't do it anymore. Old people. I mean, that was a high attack rate. Ah, I did it again. Dang it. I teleported away from the thing right when it dropped. Do I still prefer this build or Nova? Oh, well, I prefer Nova over this. Nova's like my favorite build. I do like this build, though. I think it's good. I think it's a very good build. Ah, can't even grab a blue Greater Claw. Key t-shirt that could dunk at 5'7". Yeah, that's pretty wild. Oh, rude. Hey, where you going? Deep fake AI Phil. Snowpro, what's going on? Nope, this is the real dog. This is the real shebang. The real home dog. Sweet boo. Let me see what's going on over here. Pryak? Do I prefer Infinity? Sorry, it's weird text I just got, but do I prefer Infinity self-wielded or on the Mercenary? I mean, you deal more damage and it is faster to self-wield the Infinity, so I go self-wield. Rip said he used to BMX, had to hang it up because of age not long ago. Just slightly banging my knee, felt like I was hit with a bat. Boy, yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that nowadays. Could not imagine. I don't know, basketball, God, I would... All I need to do is lose like 30 pounds and I'd be sick again. Just sick. But beer. Am I right, fellas? Never thought of it that way, huh? But beer. Yep, beer is good and stuff. Actually, let me go grab that jewel. Need to make sure I keep a hold of those for craft. Someone took it? Come on. Someone took my junk jewel. Learn my lesson. Don't throw those out no more. Zato, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo! Welcome in. What's my stream time? How many hours I go for? I usually stream for like 3-ish, sometimes 4, sometimes longer, and it's usually this time of day, like midday. It pushes back and forth, left, like up and down though. Sometimes I stream a little earlier depending on what I have to do later in the day. Sometimes I'll stream a little bit later, and I always have to get off at 3:30 though to pick my kid up from school. And we mix some other stuff in too as well. We mix some later stream. What? Thought I had that for sure. Later streams in and some weekends and stuff. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday usually. Those are like the guaranteeds essentially. $45-mile hike last year. Paid for it with your knees. Paid for it with your knees. Unfortunate. Three to max damage required level 63. That is pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Sweet Phil used to dunk and triple kickflip. Now he's just slaying demons. Both true stories right there. I could do a triple kickflip back in the day. my cult of fame right there. There's another thing. I quit that a long time ago. I quit skateboarding. Actually, I quit skateboarding when I got too big, and that was when I was in high school, when I was 185. The very first time I bought a skateboard, and then I came home, and I broke it the very first day, snapped it the very first day I had it. I was like, all right, I'm done skateboarding. I can't be paying $65 every day to skateboard, so... Yep, last time. Never had another skateboard after that. Favorite character in D2R? I mean, character, I guess Sorceress, just because you can do everything with it, but just great for magic finding. But favorite's tough. I mean, there's 7 characters. I like several of them a lot, so I usually answer that by saying which ones I like the least. And in general, I like the druid and the assassin the least. Bunch of people sounding off on the liking beer comment. Yeah, men and beer. I mean, it's a match as old as time. As old as time. Infinity base? I wouldn't, but to each their own. Chris says he's at 5'9" with a nasty 3. There you go. $49. Yeah, totally. Ryan Newby, yeah. Mosaics in top 10 builds. Top 1,000 build in D2R. Time we got here 117. Sacred armor, man. If I had one more magic find, that could have totally been Materials Might for me. So we got one open spot, no Mosaic Assassins, but if anyone wants to join, Phil Chaos 49. The password is just the letter C. Letter C. I know I don't get the same people every day. I did mention it the other day, but got some concert tickets. So we got a show upcoming this summer, and I was thinking about getting some other ones. Undecided. I don't usually go to like the bigger shows at like the outdoor venue stuff. They're not really my go-to favorite, but the wife's a fan. I'm a fan of a couple of the bands. So Opener, Fit for a King. They're actually, I haven't listened to them very much, and I was like, I know this band. Why do I know this band? And they open for a lot of the people I listen to all the time. Really good. Really good. The headliners, I Prevail. And, oh, it's slipping my mind. What's the female singer? The band with the female singer that my wife likes. It is Hailstorm. So it's I Prevail and Hailstorm, but the opening bands are, the two openers are Fit for a King and Hollywood Undead. And I was like, those are all pretty good bands. Like, those are all pretty good bands. No, so the person you're thinking of, Snowpro, he hasn't, apparently they had a really bad falling out. I'm not going to go into too many details of what I know and don't know, I suppose. They had a pretty bad falling out, and yeah, apparently they hate each other or something. I don't know. Allegedly. Your HU bandana? HU. Not sure what that means. But yeah, Hollywood Undead, I don't know, some of their songs are, oh no, I missed it 3 times. I missed everything. Ah, the Talos Mask and the Unique Amulet, bro. Oh, the HU Hollywood Undead, gotcha. Gotcha, okay. No, that's all right. That's all right. The only bad thing is because Fit for a King, like, I'm sure my wife isn't going to want to get there for, like, the openers. And that's unfortunate. But Fit for a King is probably the one that, I mean, it's probably the best. I don't want to say the best band out of all of them, but almost, right? They're pretty heavy. Kind of heavy. Not too heavy. They're, like, right up my alley with I like the singing, different variations, different amounts of, like, singing and screaming. Aggressive singing, I guess you call it, in the same song, so they're reasonable. But there's another one coming up that I was thinking about. So the headliner is Five Finger Death Punch, which I've seen them a few times in a modern, like nowadays, Five Finger Death Punch. Not my favorite, but not bad. I mean, they're still aggressive rock, right? But then it's Marilyn Manson and the opener was one that I kind of wanted to see, which is Slaughtered to Prevail. I kind of wanted to see them for a while, but Marilyn Manson would be interesting. Never seen Marilyn Manson, but dang it. Five Finger Death Punch is okay, but Oh man. Go up here by yourself, you can actually grab stuff when it drops, huh? I gotta get away from everybody. If I can get some stuff. Sealed Fate, yo, what's going on? Slaughtered real heavy. Oh yeah, I know. They're pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. That's like as heavy as I like to go, but yeah. Zato said wants to join, hasn't made it to Act 4 yet. Unfortunate, unfortunate. You'll get there. You gotta keep plugging away, yeah? Brad said his lame internet at work made him not get the Sweet Phil notification. Unfortunate there again, yeah. That's rough. Dang, you work! Shooting Blanks said he feels like he finds more on Players 1 single player than on Players 8. Sometimes. Because when you look at the actual, like, drop odds, if you're not killing monsters, what's the... I don't remember the drop odds for sure. The no drop chance, I should say. But if you can kill monsters like 3 times faster on Players 1 than you can on Players 7 or 8 offline single player, then you're gonna find more things on Players 1, you know what I mean? So it very well could be the case that it is literally more efficient to farm Players 1. Ugh. P1 for, yeah, P1 for barbs definitely. Barbs don't generally have enough damage to do the higher stuff, but Blind Guardians Care Troth. Never heard of them before. Missed that a couple times. Comedy of failures. Casey Killis says he hasn't heard of Slaughtered to Prevail. Yeah, they have a their lead singer kind of sort of got internet famous, kind of had some viral stuff from how crazy his vocals are. Like, he's got some of the most over-the-top, like, deep, like, low, like, just insane vocals. And his name is, what? I don't know if he legally changed his name or if it's just his stage name, but Alex Terrible. He got this called scarification. So he got, like, this scar put on his face like this. And obviously he's all tatted up everywhere and stuff, but... World Series of Bowling next month in Allen Park. Well, that'd be interesting. I don't know about check it out. I might watch it, like, on YouTube or something. Sorceress not staticking. What's going on here? 52. We do have an open spot, too, so... Phil Chaos 52, password is the letter C. The letter C. Glenn, I'm 94 at the moment, so I don't really pay attention too much to leveling, as I'm sure you're probably aware, but Gecko says gets ladybugs in his house when it gets warmer. I hate bugs in the house. We always get these, I don't even know what they're called. And they're probably not even really called this, but we call them stink bugs. They come out when it's warm out. Only in the spring when it first gets warm out do you see them. Never see them any other time. Bob said he found a random stink bug in his house on your mouse pad. Nice. Yeah, it just happens this time of year. There's nothing you can't keep these things out of your house. Like, they're too elusive, too sneaky. Lumroon. Oh, I got it. But I don't really want a Lumroon, but I guess online someone would probably want a Lumroon, but oh well. They're in Germany too, says Chris K. They're worldwide. Allegedly. Got it. What's the verdict on P1 versus P8? So I'm going to be doing a video about it coming up, so the official final verdict will be in there. We definitely have some... Look how fast that cornet disappeared, huh? Suspicious, huh? Suspicious. I don't know. I think it's going to come out to for the average person. It might be P1 might be better. 53, and we do have an open spot too. So Phil Chaos 53. Password is just the letter C. Protocol level. I'm 94. That's what you're asking. Go. No good. Oop. Give me a jewel. I need a junk jewel. Yeah, this is ladder US, yeah. L Street said you need a few more people over on Twitch so you can get the viewer count up to 69. Why that number, L Street? I don't know. I don't get, why is that number different than any other one? Was that just like your number in football or something, or your hockey number? Holy Shock Sealer, do you need a lot of attack rating? Oh boy. I'm not sure exactly how Holy Shock works. I'm gonna be honest, I've never played a Holy Shock Sealer before. So unfortunately, Brandon can't help you out with that one. Maybe someone else in chat could knows more about that than me. I would say probably yes, but you probably need to make contact for it to shock everything. But I know it pulses the shock, but I would guess you'd probably need a good attack rating. Francisco said he tried doing Ubers last night and failed. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. You'll get them next time. Ahan. Perfect, perfect. Everyone's favorite number over on Twitch. Perfect. Got it. Perfect 7 to dexterity. Worth a bazillion jewel. Let's go. What are you farming? Chaos Sanctuary. No good. Gecko talking about holy shock, it drops off in hell. Yeah, if he's talking about doing a holy shock Zealer, I'm guessing he has like some super like blast in endgame gear. If you do play a holy shock Zealer and you're trying to do endgame, yeah, you need some. I do know for a fact you need some crazy endgame gear, right? To get it to rock out. Karma, welcome in. Stop giving me rare jewels, bro. There we go. Just trying to craft one caster amulet here. You can do it. Boom. Oh, that's not bad. 2 to sorcerer skills, 10 FCR. Everything else is pretty minimal, but still good. Still good. Still good. We'll put that on the giveaway side. That's definitely good. Ohm at least. Interesting, yeah. Finding people to trade stuff like that too is kind of the hardest thing, because there's so much variety in those. They always want to. Yeah, we'll throw in the giveaway pile though. Oh, sorry. Yawn got me. Ohan's trying for a 220. Yeah. I've probably crafted over 10,000 caster amulets in my life. Possibly more. And I've only ever gotten one 220, so. Just for reference. I've got some 217s, 218s, 219s. Only one 220 ever, and it was for the assassin. Possibly the worst one you could get. A 224. Oh. Got nothing. Light belt, snake cord, maybe? Bill's luck is missing. I mean, just got a even getting a 210 sorceress is good luck, for sure, in my opinion, so definitely good luck for me. 220 for assassin's great. Well, the problem being is that none of the best skills for assassin generally have anything to do with FCR. I guess getting to the teleport breakpoint, but traps are laid down on Wake Inferno, Wake of Fire. Traps are laid down to increase attack speed, and I mean, I guess you're what, mind blasting at FCR breakpoints, but that's like it. So teleporting is important. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not really a huge avid assassin player, I suppose. So, geez, look at the hammers just going crazy. Crazy. Loricated. All right, 55. Nothing in there. What? Oh no! I thought I had a... Oops. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Where are we at here? Bob 1799 and 1918. My main character Sork, pretty lucky. 10 torches were Sork. Oh, out of 10 torches, 4 were sorceress. Yeah, that's some good luck. That's some good luck. All right, yeah. Max poison res with a couple decks on there. Not too shabby. Couple max rolls. Closer together, monsters. What? No mosaic assassins, bro. You gotta get out of here. I swear, it's almost like as if... Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta... I'm not even gonna go buy him. I'm just gonna go to the next game. No mosaic assassin, please. Like, Jesus Christ. It's almost like... It literally almost seems like 50% of people are playing, like, only play Mosaic Assassin. It's like crazy. Just crazy. Like everybody has to play the build that is like so OP, it's like bananas. Oh, my eyes. Just for that split second. Why no mosaic? Because it literally, if you have your monitor set to the proper brightness so that your screen looks like bright and vibrant when you're playing the rest of the game, then Mosaic Assassin like blows your effing eyes out. Because it's just like, the build is just completely broken. The whole screen just it's like flipping onto like when you go on some other computer and you don't realize it or something and you hop onto Google and the whole screen's white and you're just like, oh my gosh, like why is it not on dark mode? Like what is going on here? And you're just like squinting at it and it like hurts your eyes if you look at it too long. That's what Mosaic Assassin is. Not dark mode. Why do websites have a non-dark modes, by the way? Terrible choice by the developers. Just terrible. Yeah, for real, it's 2024. Yeah. I hate when you have to go into the settings and turn dark mode on too. It's like, why is that not the default setting? Next one, 57. Dark mode worse for your eyes? Anybody who says that is just wrong. One of those things that I don't need a scientific study to tell me that that is just so not right. I don't know, maybe because you can actually look at the screen. Like if it's not dark mode, like if it's light, it's so bright and gives you a headache so fast that you look at the screen less long, so it's better for your eyes because you stop looking at it because it causes you so much pain. Is that like how that works or something? I'm not even sure. The way that dark mode would be worse for you than light mode. Than like everything being bright white. Painful. Trying to think of how that could be, but yeah. Must be it. You know, it's real bad for your eyes. Meth. Good call, Swish. Good call. Another thing, I don't need a scientific experiment to tell me the truth. Meth, not good for you. Someone says flip on a blue light filter for your, well. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do a bunch of special things so that people can play their Mosaic. There's super overpowered Mosaic assassins that take a couple of mid runes to be the most powerful build in the entire game. Yeah, that's, yeah, no. Cyber blue meth. You're okay? Okay, well, there you go. Three to traps replenish life. I mean, we'll throw that in the giveaway pile, I guess. No good. 58. Brighter lights make it easier to see. It might be part of why I don't like Mosaic too. Just everything's so bright. Like, to get green screens to look this good, you have to have super bright lights, kind of. Like, you have to have a lot of light on this sucker. Like right here, I'm slapping the green screen because it's right here. You know? Proof. See? The more light you have, the better it looks. Like, the better you can drop it out. So I already have some bright ass lights in my face, and the last thing I want is more bright ass lights right in my face. Gosh, that one, I don't mean to really harp on it here, but that one couple of flashes of the Mosaic Assassin literally hurt my eyes. Like that I can still feel it. I need to get rid of the green screen so I don't have these bright lights all the time. I need to build a super cool stream background. Bunch of memorabilia and stuff over here. Unfortunately, there's just couches and cinder block walls in the basement. Nothing real cool. Not even a wall I can hang cool stuff on. There's just couch, table, TV over there and stuff. Peek behind the curtain, am I right? Yeah, a lot of people are saying different, maybe if you did this, maybe if you did that, but the thing is I'm not going to go out of my way to like accommodate people that are playing Mosaic Assassin because I hate it, so, you know. Which, I mean, is a completely understandable thought process, right? Like, do other people, like, absolutely hate things and then they go out of their way to make sure that everybody else who's doing this thing that they hate is accommodated for it? It usually annoys people, right? And since it's a game that you play just for your own enjoyment, if it was real life or something, I might. But just a game for your enjoyment, I'll just play the way that I enjoy and not play the way I don't enjoy, right? Which would be with Mosaic Assassins. Got it. 1 to skill, 20. Nothing else on there. Hostile Mosaic Assassins. Well, like I said already, Mosaic Assassins are quite literally like by factors of 10 the most powerful build in the entire game because they're quite literally broken. So like me hostiling them as a Fist of the Heavens Paladin, that I literally only do damage to undead and demons, so me PvPing against somebody would be probably an issue. You don't go kill somebody when your bolts only do damage to undead and demons. Put you there. Some people think they're not the most powerful build. Yeah, I mean, anyone can say whatever they want, I guess, but I mean, I would just say go watch Llama's video when he had a mod that you could turn the player's difficulty up to anything you wanted it to. And he was in the Chaos Sanctuary, terrorized Chaos Sanctuary at players 2000 difficulty, and he was killing the monsters, so he was like clearing the Chaos Sanctuary at players 2000 difficulty, so. And they kind of talk about in the video how the life scales and stuff like that. So he talks about how powerful everything really was and stuff. So yeah, I would say if you don't think Mosaic's the most powerful build in the entire game, go check that out. And then, you know, yeah, pretty much. Oops. What's on here? Oh, my aura's not up again. Dang it. Why does it keep doing that? Wonder how long it hasn't been up for. I keep not realizing that for some reason my auras keep unequipping. Jason's still gonna stay here and watch Grumpy Phil. Well, I appreciate you, I guess, for that. Chain gloves. Oh. Crash computers like Phil's before. They did. The biggest thing is not even crashing computers. It's they do crash computers if your computer's not great, but like my computer doesn't even crash from lack of power. I think it's pretty much came down to I replaced my power supply, which I wanted to do anyway, so it wasn't really like a big issue to do that. It's pretty much coming down to, from somebody I talked to, that it's either, a lot of people in here said it too, it could have been this, a memory leak, but I don't really understand fully about that, but there could be a Windows issue too, so like might have to like fully uninstall Windows and like reinstall type of situation or something, but I'm still talking to still gotta figure it out. Oh yeah, but I was in a game before and there was 3 Mosaic Assassins that were blasting in the same spot, and this happened more than one time, but we were on our way out, and they were like out here at the River of Flames, like right here, and they were just blast, boom, do, 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 and the whole game crashed. It crashed. The entire game just deleted itself from the server. We're like, oh geez, oh Phil, you're streaming and your computer crashed. And I'm like, well, no, the game crashed. I don't know why it kicked me. And everyone else who was in the game like, oh no, it kicked me too. It kicked me. And then we went to type the game back in, and it didn't exist. Like it just nuked the game. And that happened more than one time. Someone asked how many. Yeah, so don't have too many Mosaic Assassins in the same game, because like literally the server will crash and you'll get kicked out. That was right after the game, right after Mosaic launched too, so. And I haven't played with Mosaics pretty much since, so I don't know if that still happens, but. I'm rocking. Someone asked about Magic Find. 266 is what I got at the moment. Appreciate you. Lord Lorient says have a good stream. Appreciate you. Any good finds today? A few things. I don't know if I really got anything that great. Someone just got a lacerator. Okay. All right. All right. Good old lacerator. I've got a bunch of gems, at least. The best things I got today were probably when I grabbed stuff, like crafting materials, and then I crafted with them and got some amulets. It's about the best so far today. Oh, I got a pull rune right off the start. That's the best. So I think you might have been here for that, Wicked. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Oh, almost 2 o'clock. Oh boy. 228 MF without Wartrefs. That's solid, Biv. I didn't see what build you were talking about there, but good number. So we're at 60 runs here today. I know it's kind of abrupt here, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I didn't notice it was already 2 o'clock. So we're gonna head and call it a wrap on this stream today. My apologies on the abruptness, but appreciate you fellas. 200 coming in here on YouTube, and we got almost 70 here on Twitch. Appreciate you guys just hanging out, having a great time. But I do got a shout out. Oh shoot, who gifted those memberships earlier? It never says who gifts it. But Bob became a channel member today. Pivnon the Defiler had a $20 super chat earlier today, and Rhino. Yeah, I just looked at. There's another place where it tells me what tells me some other stuff. So Rhino gifting 5 Slayer ships. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, you fellas. Ooh, appreciate you. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back streaming it on Friday. I'll have a video out tomorrow, maybe later today. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe but tomorrow I'll have a video for sure, and Friday I'll for sure be streaming. Kind of how my schedule goes. So peace out, fellas, and don't forget, keep slaying.